Crooked, and yes, I'm late by a whole half an hour, but I sort of started watching something. Oof, Jesus. Probably take care of being monetized, that one. Hello people, how are you today? Hold on. I'm replying to somebody. Anyway, I put a comment in. Hi Suki, how are you? I put a comment somewhere. Probably shouldn't have, and oh well, and you know how it is. So, oh, there we go. Now you guys are on. Hi, sitting. How are all of you doing? To say the least. I actually was done at, I'm repeating myself here. Let me turn that down. I was actually done at 2:30, but I found something and was watching. And you know how it is. So, I didn't make it on time because I was looking at, wow, I'm almost shaking it here. I'm looking at a million different places. My hair is going in my face because I forgot to put a barrette in. You know, the usual. Hi, sitting. Maybe people will run from the other thing that's going on. It's sort of interesting watching death, destruction, murder, and mayhem, I guess. Woo! I'm glad I'm older. Not to say that anything's bad about that. I drove by them, made eye contact. They know I'm here. I'm not worried about it. You know how they are. So, the 90s just walked by me. I swear.
And just given, I mean, he's been encouraging me to explore opportunities.
Oh, you're bringing storm coverage? Or you're binging storm? Okay. I don't know, because remember, I'm also on a certain different speed right now than everybody. That's probably why none of the stuff I was watching before has really even affected me. It's just like, oh, that really sucks. Probably sometime in November, unfortunately. So I'll get a hold of her after this. You mentioned it. I'll go through with it. I'm usually not a person who likes to be in front of the camera. Oh my God, look. Can you see? Oops. Oh my God. It is so cute. Look at him. He is adorable. Well, you can't see him. I've got to show them off when you guys, because then you guys will get mad at me now, so I'm not showing them off. So, yeah. Like I said, probably sometime in November. Right now, I'd say easily being distracted in real life. Still at the jump at the phone stage. So I don't know. Yes and no, and yes and no. So, but yeah, got the hair done. It's cute. Got in the car and saw someone's post. Okay. Then this other person came up first in my suggestion list. I'm like, okay, watch that, and went, holy wow. But like I said, I'm in a completely different headspace right now, so it's not that it's affecting me differently. It's not really affecting me. I'm just like, it's like watching TMZ or something because of the other thing I'm going through. So, so yeah, it's like, it's all very relative to me right now. And the other thing sucks, and the and all of that. But it's like, okay, well, it's a good distraction, more or less. It's sad and makes me sad and makes me pop up and think to myself things, but otherwise it's like, nope, thinking of something else, busy. And there was sailors, 2 sailors. They're starting to pop up out of the woodwork. Look at the 2 sailors. Because we're getting more ships here because of Fleet Week. So, and we're going to all miss Fleet Week because it's supposed to be cloudy. And Carl is already here today. So, it's like 5 days of hot. See Carl? That's Carl. And you guys are going to go taking a ride again. I don't know what the heck is up with this. It's vibrating again. Oh wait, maybe it's this. Because all my phones have wrist straps on them. They must have been mad at me today because they had a whole crowd out here today. Well, a crowd. They had 4 people out here. So that couldn't have been nice. And me just sitting here walking around, I'm sure it drives them freaking insane. So it's cooler though, which is nice. Let's see. I can't. There he is. Isn't he cute? Oh my God, he's so adorable. I love it. This is the puppy palace. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to go in there. It's got cooties. Ooh, did they lock one of the doors again? Oh, they might have. Oh, that's not good. They're all going to get in trouble. Hi, DOA's a fraud. Hi, No Face. Shush, Papa Cat. You've got cooties. So, yeah, it looks like it's feet up in the air around here, or not around here, but around in the YouTube verse right now. I'm so at that point where it's just like, give peace a chance, man, because of what's going on. So, the latest update is she might be coming home. I don't know how long, but then I'll get to see her, which is good, because she'll give me shit for not seeing her forever, which is good. Always need to be abused by your elders. So at least there's that, and I don't feel like I want to cry every 10 seconds now. So that's always what matters. So having it coincide with what's going on over there and the other parts of the world, it's just like, oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, okay. That sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Does make you think, who in the hell do you trust anymore, though? Seriously. It's like, wow. But then on the other end, we make our lives public, and we make our private lives public. What do people expect? So, it's like, if Papa Cat and I ever break up, you'll probably see us on YouTube saying things or two, even though I can't think of something, or anything, but that's okay. So, hi, Carrie Ann. Have you been watching it? I don't have anything to say to them today because I'm still like filing the other stuff in my head. I think there are more. What the heck is over there? Let's look. Up. Let's go be nosy in other people's lawns. I'm not zooming for some reason. Oh, except if, oh, that was my zoom. Oh, that sucks. It looks a lot more interesting, not behind, or in real life. So, okay, you're on the laundry channel. Ooh, I got a Facebook for Club Brain Fog. I'm not sure if I really want to do it now. But hey, I got it. I was going to get an Instagram too. I thought it might be fun. Woof! I like my sriracha in my kitchen. That's the easiest way to put it. Let's go show everybody how ugly the windows are. So how is everybody today? I hope you're all doing good. And I hope you guys are all settled and life is okay to you. And is this a Scientology crowd coming towards me? Ooh, I got a stress rash I got a couple of days ago, and I almost rubbed it raw, and I keep wanting to scratch my eyebrow, but that's part of it, so it's not fun. Okay, no, they passed. Yay! Can you see anything? I can't see anything. It's the sun's in my way. Sun ever your way? Buzz would be delighted. She loves to post links. No, not this one, hon. Not this one. And you're not supposed to say she's not here. Ooh, did I say that? Remember? People will come up and abuse me. It wouldn't make a difference. I don't think abuse will actually affect me for probably a couple of weeks at this point. So, that's why, you know, the world exploding on the other channels is just like, that's too bad. And I mean that sincerely. That's too bad, but that's as far as it's going. It's not riling me up in anybody's corner, which I'm easy to do because I'm way too emotional for my own good, unless I shut it all down. I don't feel like shutting it all down right now. I want to feel what I'm feeling for my other person in my life. So it means that I'm not being emotional for the other things. But like I said, it feels so much better not wanting to cry every 10 seconds. So, look at all the ugly windows that they need to fix, but they probably can't fix. And yes, I know I'm crooked today. And they probably can't fix because they have to find restorers that don't mind having the police around when they're there, because, you know, the chick in the black is just going to bug them, and then they'll have to call. Hi, Bob. Then they'll just have to call and embarrass the poor restorers. So, and then the guy yesterday, I think he's going to do sprinklers, because he said he could hook up to the fire hydrant across the street, and at first I was like, ew, sewer? Gross. That's what I was saying yesterday. But today it's like, oh, I think it's sprinklers. So they may have to put in sprinklers. I don't know if they have them. Should look it up one of these days. And see if they do. It might be some new clause that says they have to have sprinklers now put in. So that's going to cost a pretty penny. And as long as Baby Boo-Foo's here, they'll do it. So, oh, my hair's a little bit, yeah, it's windy today. So, yeah, they're trying, but they're not. It sticks out a little bit more. I had to pick hair appropriate for grief. It was the only way to put it. So no bright pink. This is more of like a blood orange. Just perfect for goth. So, yeah, that's silver. Okay. No, I said if I put gold in my hair, the person involved would just pick on my hair the whole time because she doesn't like gold. So, hi you. So thank you. Thank you, Tuki. My hairdresser saw a Cavapoo a couple of days ago. I guess her landlord has one. And she said, she goes, I looked at it and said, that would be the perfect dog for you. And I went, yes, I want one. So, I thought I had pockets. I don't have pockets yet. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Because it's chilly. My hands are actually cold. So, how are your guys' days today? Because I'm sure tonight is just going to be a literal poo-poo fest, which will be interesting. So, yeah. I came here for my therapy, basically, is what it boils down to. It was like, I can go home because I'd rather go home. So I don't have to, like, figure out what the heck I'm going to do. And then I was like, no, I need my therapy. I need to relax. I found out halfway through listening to things like that things were better somewhere else, or just enough better. And I'm like, okay. So now I've got this horrible headache, but that's because it's caused off stress. That's not caused from anybody. And it should go away when I'm not looking. That's the wrong direction! Oh, Jesus. Someone just took the little bitty curve that goes in the wrong direction. But that voice is loud, isn't it? So, yeah, I figured I needed my therapy, come hang out, because, you know, we need sunflowers and unicorns. Just saying that sounds goofy. Yes, tonight is Wheel of Carrie. Make sure your mods are on top tonight. I'll probably listen. I'll have you on, that's for sure, because Papa Cat likes it. So maybe it'll get him to respond more than me. I'll probably just look at it a lot right now. Or do the laundry listen, because the headache might last for a little while. Oh. Yeah, Tuki, send me an email and I'll send you an email back with my number. I know, huskies. I want a husky. Okay, Tuki. She said, plus you need to email me a list of dogs you want. Well, I'll take the other half of the shelter, and then I'll figure out where to like get them. They can all live in the house for a while. No. Yeah, I'm turning poor Papa Cat from 0 dog ever to a dog. So it's like he's gonna have some interesting times seeing dog isn't delicate cat. It's like the first time he ever picks up this dog, I'll be like, honey, no, dog, denser bones. So there's that. But yeah, it's cold. You know, it's weird. I'm sincerely starting to think that people are just mindful of their pets here. So nobody walks their dogs on really hot days. I mean, you really shouldn't anyway. But because I've been seeing so many right now. A lot of retrievers. Even though the other one was a Schnauzer. I think it was a Schnauzer. So, yeah. That's also why I want a specific dog, because then it's going to take a while to find one. There are calf rescues. There are rescues everywhere. And now my friend's going to look out for rejects at well, she said actually there are paper pups that are showing up at shelters. Wow. Because nobody wants them. So, and that would make sense, because my friend who got the shepherd, it's a full shepherd. She had her DNA done, and her DNA says full shepherd. So she was a breeder dog, and so were her brother and her sister. So I believe it now. So, but otherwise, it's very weird to be here where it's cold. My hands are actually freezing, which is weird. There are dogs. It's like, wow, San Franciscans cannot take it, man. It gets 80 and everybody just shuts down and hides. Either that or stays at work because it's cold. Yeah. Central air is not a thing in San Francisco. Probably in the new ones, but not the ones over 10 years old, because it's like, why would you need central air in San Francisco? And until climate change reared its big, fat, sunny head, you didn't. So, but now that Carl is not strong enough to fight with the sun, we get sunny days. So, how's that for a weather report? Carl is messing up the Golden Gate Bridge right now, and he keeps tapping the top and going under and doing things he's not supposed to, while the sun just sits there up in the sky and yells at him to move. Now, that's a weather report I can deal with. No, I'm making myself laugh, which is good. Still got that horrible headache, though. Might be a short one. And the car can take the heat. But yeah, it's definitely picked up with people or not people, because there aren't a lot of people sitting at the chairs outside, which would be normal for us. And puppies. I'm getting puppies all over the place, so that's good. Gotta admire that one. So it's like, I guess on really hot days I should just come home. Ooh, look at that. Someone went too far and they were going to back up and took crosswalkers. That's really intelligent sometimes, people. And now he's got to get in the right lane because he was in the wrong lane. Do people pay attention? Sometimes I wonder if people pay attention to anybody driving anymore. I mean, I know Papa Cat's car has sensors that beep everywhere, which drove me crazy for a little while. But then, yes, it's a baby. He's having a good, difficult time. He's probably going, I thought it was hot in San Francisco. Is there a pulse inside? Of what, the baby? I'm sure there is. It's like, is that everybody's job now, is to ask me questions that I would not know what the hell you're talking about? I like that. Keep that for $1. So, yes, and like I said, I have a stress rash that my bangs lay on. I thought this was going to be okay, and now it's not. And go home and put a hairband on. Because I rubbed like the first layer of skin off. So, it now itches like a mofo. So, mofo, boofoo, you know, all the words. So, oh, I think I have a PI across the street. Or now he's done. The chunky guy who's smoking, he kept looking at me. He's been standing there for about 3 or 4 minutes now. So, without the cigarette, just lit the cigarette. So, it's like, why? What are you up to now? You can't do anything. Not in Alameda. They'll get mad at you guys and charge you for it. That would be funny if they get a bill in LA for, you know, having to do public works for against a resident. Because yeah, they won't take kindly to that. They'll just go no. So, and since I'm in the bougie part of town, I'm sure they'd sincerely not to have to deal with us. I am not a Karen, thank God, but I know it is always so quiet here. That's why I think it's funny. That's why I tease about if Cairo's going to become the baby boofoo. It's like they're grooming him in the perfect spot because not a lot happens here. So he'll go from 0 to 100. So, like I said, it was a lot busier when I drove up. When I drove up, the window doors were open. There was a guy out here like smiling and laughing. There were like 4 people out here. And then he saw me and his smile dropped because I made eye contact with him. I'm like, you see my car anyway. Let's not pretend that you don't know who I am, dude. Especially if I put my hair up tomorrow because my rash is still bothering me, that he won't know who I am because they probably don't even look at the damn car. One of these days I want to rent like a... No, there are too many around here. I can't even say I'm going to rent a Maserati. There's so many around here. VW. No, they don't make them anymore. A Fiat 500. Show up in that one. That'll set their cogs and their heads a turning. I don't know where the guy in the black went to. Looking for Cairo's car. Don't see it. I would always see him on Thursdays. It's the other days that I'd see him at least twice a week. When he first got back, it was 3 times a week. So, and today is Wednesday, right? So so make your bets and see what time I show up tomorrow. Whoa! That was the Amazon guy hitting the curb. Got a little too close, huh? Oh my God, they'll let anybody deliver Amazon. I shouldn't say that. I should own stock. Okay, thank you, Tuki. I will see it when I get home. Yeah, I think you and I should be like on the text phrase anyway, or area anyway, since you're so close to me. So, see, it's even quiet here. Only at, well, no, 12 is usual for me, so I'm not worried about it. Look at the puppy. Can you see the puppy? It's hard to see the puppy. Look at the puppy. See, I told you, there are just way more puppies out here right now. So, I don't think there was a child attached to it. I think it was a, at least college age adult. So, oh my God. Oh no, those are real. Are they real? I bet you they're real. You've got to see these. I was going to laugh and make bad jokes. Okay, I can't get this. I was going to laugh and make bad jokes, but then I remembered it's Fleet Week. Isn't that cool? Yeah. No, they're not fake. They're real. Isn't it adorable? They're like so cute. Thank you, sir. Thanking him for his service. That was so cute. Oh my God. Oh. He doesn't have anything on his shoulders. We've got 3 on his arm, so maybe he's hiding his rank, which is possible because it is Fleet Week. So probably off to some private club. It was so cute. I actually can say something now. You know, Osa's probably looking at my live stream and they get to see what you guys are supposed to look like, because we just had someone from the Navy walk by. So you should take a look at the restream and see what you guys should really look like. Freaks. At least I had something to talk about. Yeah, we might get more next couple of days. I'm just hoping that the fog, because as usual, 90 degrees last week, fog this week. That's what they're predicting. Actually, I think he was coming probably from somewhere to somewhere. Oh, okay. Buttheads. Okay, Tsuki, we'll talk to you later. I'll see you later. You can always go to Carrie Ann's tonight, too. She does her bucket, her wheel, which is taking things out of a basket and asking the questions. So those things are fun. When I was more out and about, but I am now, I was watching them all the time. I watched one last week. It was fun. Just still haven't gotten to the book club because, well, yesterday I was in a completely different headset. Headset? No. Yes, maybe. Yeah, I think so. The guy just walked by. But I still don't know what I watched all night again. What time, Carrie Ann? 6. I want to say 6 because it's always in the middle of our dinner. Because we and the girls eat dinner anytime between 5 and 7. It's like, it's the perfect time. Last week I remembered because we were eating and we were quiet, so I turned it on. So I think it's 6. But yeah, the questions out of the basket are fun. Ooh! Ooh! Someone just crunched their car. Dude! Wow. The white car there, they just came up to the curb, and if you see, the curb is higher than the back fender, and then you hear the crunch. It's like, oh, that's not good. Yeah, 6 Pacific, yes. Well, Suki lives near us. Is he doing it again? What is he crunching? I hope there's a beer can or something. Wow. If that was my car, I'd be pissed. Especially it's not his car. So yes, maybe I'll get to see Soda, since he's probably sitting next to you. Oh no, you're not home, are you? Because since he's probably sitting next to you right now. So yes, when it comes to this new kerfuffle, I'm very much of the opinion, let them have their fun. I am not involved. I'll watch with a bunch of popcorn, but that's it. I've got way too many other things to worry about for real. And then you have the sailors having fun on the little thingies. There'll be more and more as the days go on. Hi, Susan P. So yeah, I mean, heck, I should probably even. This is where I wish I was 30 years younger, because then it'd be fun to go look for sailors. Now it's just sort of, you're creepy, lady. I realized that. I was like, I want to go see the sailors. I'm like, wait a minute, you're not 20, 25. Let's walk up the street. There was somebody in the car and they tried to open their door. So I bet you that's not their car. Bet it's a rental. So, oh, let's see. Oh, no face. Were you here yet? Okay. How are you then? Do you have a drink for this very interesting day? Like I said, the good part was I got my hair done and I found out I don't have to be jumping every time my phone goes off today. So, and I asked to see her. I asked to see Mom. And she's going to let me know, and she'll just yell at me anyway and see why I haven't seen her in a long time. So, she was the only, mom, a friend of mine called her Mom 2.0. She was the only mom who could get me to actually do something and would give me advice and I'd listen. So that's why it's upsetting too. Because it's like, no. And like I said, I'll see her and she'll just say, I haven't seen you. Where have you been? That's what I'll do. So yeah, my focus and direction on humans is in a different place at the moment. So fortunately for me, because of the way I am right now, watching what's going on is sort of like watching a reality show. I was going to say something and I decided not to be saying that. So what do you guys think of the color? It's a blood orange and it's got silver tinsel, and there are specific, I know, I love this. Let's talk about my hair. And there are specific extensions, holders, things that make the glitter stick out. And of course they don't make them anymore, but she's found a bunch and she's hoarding them basically for people like me. Doof. God, I keep forgetting Doof. So, DOA is a fraud. Would you mind if I call you Doof? I wanted to ask before. That's why I forgot. Because I like the name, but it's long. You know how it is. So, getting that good coffee, huh? Obviously, you're not getting it from that place. Starbucks anymore, so maybe you found someone better. Weirdly enough, sometimes donut places have really good coffee. It's strange. Freaks. Some guy's looking at me like, what? Hi, fraud. Okay. No face, never asked. Does that mean I can't do then? Well, he may not type well. That's different. You know, or he can't keyboard very well on his phone. If I didn't have my freaking slide keyboard, I would lose my freaking mind, because I cannot do what everybody else on the planet seems to be able to do and type with the two thumb things. So, so yeah, that could be what Sean's problem is he can't type well. Hey, my first vice president, I couldn't type at all. Okay? And he would just laugh at me because I was doing, I was working off a dictaphone. And I'm like, I can't type. He goes, you'll learn. That's one of those things of, if you've got the personality, they'll put up with anything. So, is this new? I swear to God, sometimes it's like rewatching a television show and looking at the new costumes and the old costumes. It's like, is this stuff new and I keep missing it? I need to call that building inspector. I need to find where he is. One of these days we'll take a walk to City Hall, or actually we'll go walking around City Hall so we can find the building inspector. Yeah, I told the story to people about Transamerica, and they agree with me that he probably came and offered to fix the building up, or at least the ugly part of the building up, and they said no. Yeah, you speak English really well too, right? Okay, why has my brightness gone to poo-poo land? Okay. I can figure it out. Your typing is just fine. Like I said, I'll never beat that day I did that title, and I even freaked myself out when I saw it. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? And it was like, oh, I see what happened. Okay. But yeah, you get brain fog, you get weird about the weirdest things. So, had a weird title, freaked out in my own head, had it figured out before I got home so I didn't have to be quiet and have Papa Cat go, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Chip off the old blockhead. So, hey, at least I'm amusing myself. Gotta do something with that headache going on. Might be the Butterfinger I ate too. I was listening to the meltdown, and I figured it was time because I was having a little crash, and I was thinking, F this, I'm done with it. I'm gonna have a Butterfinger. So I had a Butterfinger. I've felt great ever since. Now it's gonna be like, get home before I crash. Oh, I'm turning into my family. They all know how to work their bodies, work the system with their bodies, and I was the one who never did. So it's like my mother got away with it for years. She said she could eat she could have a dessert with me because she's been good. I didn't know it wasn't like a build-up thing, and I bought it for years. They told my dad afterward, and he was like, you do know. Went home, looked it up, and went, ah! So I was trying to kill my mother all the time. Isn't that typical? Brother was the same way. So it's just like, I've got to learn how to work my body medically. No, I've got to do it correctly. There's a friend of mine who posts on Facebook, and he got it, and he didn't want to take any drugs, so he talks about how he's kept it in check because technically he doesn't have it anymore. It's in his system, but he, quote unquote, doesn't have it because he keeps his body regulated. And he's done an amazing job. He's lost all the weight he needed to. And he's actually a bartender. So it's like, wow. But like I said, if I go to a club again and he knows what's up with me, I'll never get sweet tea ever again. He used to make me tea and bring it to clubs since I don't drink. That's how long we've known each other. And it's like, if I finally, hi Pinche, how are you? Now that I'm finally going to confess to it, I can just hear him go, I will bring you iced tea, only tea, nothing else. So I think he was even doing iced tea lemonade for a little while. But yeah, so it's like, I like iced tea without sugar, no problem. I've just gotten spoiled and put lemonade in my iced tea. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm trying to wean myself out because, what did my friend say? She's built by sugar. So she understands. I was explaining something, and the brioche from Nico. Oh my god, that stuff is awesome. It's like real brioche bread, but the outside is like glazed, so it's hard. It's not like it's like French glaze. No, we in France know how to glaze, that sort of thing. And it's like, oh my god, I can have a middle piece because it's a 3-section. And both the ends are just like diabetic nightmares. So it's like I have bought like the middle and the end And sometimes I even like wonder if I should just take out the bread. So yeah, trying to work the system. I hope you're having a good day, Becky. Hope everything's going okay where you are. Oh, wow, I'm just tired. Headache. You know, I'm sure I'm not the only person in this world, even on this chat, that gets a headache when major stress is passed. So I was actually stressing about my hair too. I didn't know how my colorist, I guess she would call it, my colorist and my extension person was going to think of my hair. I thought she was just going to go, yeah, right. She actually liked it. So, which is good because I forget it's there until somebody says something. And since it's so extreme, I don't know why I don't realize because you trust me, when you have a new haircut that's different or something, you usually will remember your hair and be self-conscious about it, or just be conscious about it. And I'm not. So when somebody says something, I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. That's the funny part. So the only weird part now is it's directly going into my ear. That's how short that side is. Am I babbling? Yep, I'm babbling. I got 9 people left. Yay. Because there's nothing else to do right now. Because I can't think of anything to say to them, for once. It's cold. It's been a long day. I'm repeating myself yet again. It gets boring after a while. I don't know how you guys stick around. I'd be bored to tears. But then again, if I've been here around enough, I probably wouldn't be bored to tears. I want one of those top ones. I want a condo in the sky. Yeah, there's living in San Francisco that everybody says you can't do. You could never move back to San Francisco or Bay Area once you leave, and that's the truth. Now, then there's the Bay Area, and then there's San Francisco, which it's on its own little axis of fun. Thank you, Becky. Hello to you too. So, yeah, it's like you can move back to the Bay Area. I've lived in San Francisco twice. Loved it both times. A man made me move both times. Actually, the second time was to move in Papa Cat, so. But it's like to live here, hell. 2001, I rented a flat with 2 friends of mine. It's $3,000 a month, and that was in 2002, and that was a Victorian flat. So just think what it costs to live in a freaking studio here now, and especially a new one, because all the older houses have been opted and re-put together by people with way too much money, techies, which are probably selling it to people that are going to take it apart again. Turned all those Victorians into flats, and then 210s, they started ripping them apart and making them houses again. So it's like, these people cannot make up their minds. So they just totally outpriced a neighborhood that I used to love in the city. And that's the thing. It's like you could live in those places until the person passes on, and then their children will say, buy her up. And I'm sure people will still buy Victorians. Well, they're not Victorians, they're Edwardians, technically, because we don't have many Victorians around here. Fire. So they're mostly Edwardians, but some people wanted to duplicate the Victorians. I would bet you that the Painted Ladies are built after 1906 and are technically Edwardians, but built in a Victorian style. How about that one? Because nothing's ever good enough for people with too much money. Did I say that out loud? And the only way I get like that is when I'm here because the whales are the ones supporting them. And it just drives me nuts. It's like, you know, I mean, I come from the freaking 80s, you know, less than zero, big this, big that, I've got the money and drive a BMW and stocks and everything else. And it's like, no, they just bug me now. I mean, I'm bougie. Oh, well, I only found out that word 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I didn't know it before that. I think somebody called me at like the side of their mouth, and I went to look it up, and I was like, oh my God. That could be pretty much any of the tech era that survived the 2000s. So, you know how it is, people. Okay, so I've had 45 minutes. I think that's good with a rip-roaring headache. So now I can go home and have Papa Cat and the girls take care of me and whine and moan. Because I don't do these headaches to myself. The world does these headaches to me. But it's just the situation too. So, there we go. Does anybody, I'll take it from anybody. Does anybody have a channel to go raid? I know Papa Cat's going to be looking really hard at this point. Or unless he's in a meeting. So, like it. Subscribe. Become a member if you want. Because we're going on a ferry on Saturday. To freeze our butts off probably, because you can see Carl rolling in behind that big old building. So I guess nobody's going to be able to come in with something. Oh well, guys. Then I'll just yeah, that's Carrie Ann's sign off, so she got that in. Like we said before, go for it. Put up a link, Twyla. I'm letting anybody do it. Carrie Ann's in listening mode. Papa Cat's probably in a meeting, and Fuzz is dealing with a hurricane. So I was thinking I was going to have fun trying to keep people to be good. Cubs. Yes. That would be Cubs. There, you got it. Okay, Papa Cat got it. Thank you, you guys. See? Yay. Okay, I'll see Papa Cat when I get home. I'll see Carrie Ann